Hello, greetings. So I've been asked why has it taken so long since I've done another Gorean topic, so I thought I might as well do one. And the topic I want to discuss today is the debate that's been going around, especially in the online community, about basically whether or not it should be called the Gorean lifestyle or Goreanism. And really, I don't care what you like to call what philosophies and lifestyles you follow. It's not my concern. But there are some comments and points on both sides of the debate that I wish to address. The one thing that I probably are the most against on the side of when it comes to calling it Goreanism is not calling it Goreanism. That's fine. But some people say, no, it should not be called a lifestyle, because a lifestyle is just something that you can wear and take off just like any style of clothing. And there I have to disagree. And here's the thing. I'm a goth. I consider myself a goth lifestyler. It's the way I live my life. And it's not a style I just take off. It's who I am. I'm goth when I sit naked as a babe in the bathtub without all my fancy dark tingly-tangle that I like to wear. I'm goth because that's what's inside me, and I wear these things to show what's inside me, not the other way around. I think that those that make that argument focus too much on the style part and not enough on the life part. To me, a lifestyle is the way you live life. And in that way, the Gorean lifestyle fits perfectly. It's the way one lives life. A lifestyle is, of course you can change a lifestyle. I mean, let's take goth again. Can I sit here and swear on everything I hold dear that I'll be goth until the end of time, that I'll never change? No. I mean, I could find something I like more. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I mean, that could happen with anything. I mean, probably the most important thing in my life is my religion, as a pagan. And can I sit there and say that I will always, my entire life, be pagan? No, I think I will. Definitely think I will. But I could come across another religion that I just click with, say, yeah, that's me. I mean, we don't know. And the same with the Gorean lifestyle. None of the followers of said lifestyle can know if it'll always be with them. You can believe that. You can say, I'm 99% sure. So that's saying that it shouldn't be called a lifestyle, because lifestyle is something you can put away. It's the same as you can change your religion. You can change about anything around you, but it doesn't mean that a lifestyle is something that you easily just drop at the drop of a hat. A lifestyle is the way it's what you live by. It's how you live your life. And as such, the Gorean lifestyle do fit. So, that's one argument I have against the idea that no, it couldn't be called the Gorean lifestyle, because lifestyle is something you can just drop. No, to me, a lifestyle isn't something you can just drop. A lifestyle is part of you. But of course, like anything else, things can change. But that can, if you call it an ism as well. Your isms can change, just like your lifestyle can change, even if it's not likely to happen. So, here's another an argument I've heard that I do agree with, in favor of calling it Goreanism instead of the Gorean lifestyle. When it becomes an ism, then it becomes more clear that it is a philosophy, a belief. No, in this case, not a religious belief, but a belief nonetheless. And not so much something you do. Because I don't know what happened there. Anyway, because frankly, that is a problem. There's so many people that think it is something that you do. It has nothing to do with philosophy. It has nothing to do with beliefs. It has to do with getting your kink on. And that's not it. And that can be made more clear by calling it Goreanism instead of a Gorean lifestyle. I can see how that can communicate the idea that it is a belief and a philosophy better than calling it a lifestyle. Because when you're calling it the Gorean lifestyle, that becomes very close in wording to lifestyle BDSM. And since the two are already pretty muddled up for a lot of people, taking a step away from that can be quite beneficial. I see that as a good argument for calling it Goreanism. Now, along those same lines, an argument that I do agree with against calling it the Gorean lifestyle, like I said, is that it becomes very close to the wording of BDSM lifestyle. And as such becomes even more difficult for people to separate the two. However, I believe that we have to start in a different end than that. That is a little bit like having everybody believe that your political party is a baseball team. And the problem is that you dress up in baseball outfits. You are always around baseball fields. That's what I call, aren't they? You call the various candidates in your party by whatever they call people that pitchers and such. Can you hear that? I don't know first thing about baseball. Anyway, and so on and so forth. And the thing that people then focus on, we need to stop wearing sneakers. That'll solve the issue. No, it won't. The problem is this, that on one end, Goreans sit and scream that no, we are not BDSMers, we are not associated with BDSM, it's not a BDSM lifestyle. On the other hand, they have a tendency to hang around all the BDSM lifestyle areas. That has to, I'm not saying that you should distance yourselves that way, but I'm saying that that association needs to be dealt with first before one deal with what wording used, but it's still a valid argument. So, what do I call it? I call it the Gorean lifestyle. And while I also sometimes do say Goreanism, it depends. Especially when I'm writing, I like to have different words to use, just to spice up my sentences a bit. I'm not married to either one, but since I've always called it the Gorean lifestyle, it's probably what I'm gonna continue doing. I mean, I'm not really good with name changes. I have a friend I grew up with, when she was, I don't think, 16 or so, she legally changed her name. I still call her by her old name. There's just something that doesn't work in my head on that. So, yeah. But, so I'm probably gonna continue to call it the Gorean lifestyle. But it's not just habit, it's also because I think it fits. It's a lifestyle. But I do also like the term Goreanism because it do get it better across that this is not just a thing one do, it's a belief and a philosophy. It's like you can have you can live outdooring lifestyle where you go a lot, where you spend a lot of your free time in the outdoors and all of that. But that's things you do. I wouldn't call my pagan beliefs and lifestyle, well, it's certainly also a lifestyle. A big part of what I do as a pagan, I mean, there's a lot of parts of it that are definitely lifestyle. But I wouldn't call it that because it's also a belief. So I can see the use of both there. It's a lifestyle, it's also a belief. So for me, I would say I use both. I tend to use lifestyle more because it's what I'm used to, but I tend to use both terms. And I'm not married to either one of them. So I guess I don't have a strong argument to either side of this. The only strong argument I have is that no, a lifestyle is not something you can just throw away, that is not important, because the lifestyles that are a part of my life, for example, being goth, is definitely a part of my identity. So yeah, that's my 2 cents. I guess that if I came into this completely fresh and had no bias toward any of this, I would say that Goreanism is a slightly better term because it gets the point across that it is a belief better. I mean, you can live in a way that you wouldn't have any idea that it's Gorean if you follow the beliefs. You don't really need to do anything. So yeah. So I think Goreanism is a slightly better term, but since I'm used to referring to it as a lifestyle, I'm probably going to continue doing that, and I think that's a pretty okay term too. So I would say that for me, my stance on it is I don't give a shit. Undecided? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Blessed be.